All my life, all I could dream about was playing professional football. Growing up, playing on the streets of France, I was good. And now, as my 20th birthday has just arrived, it's time for me to choose a team. Will I stay in France, play in Ligue 1, the league that I've been around my entire life, or will I venture off to another country where new chapters and new journeys await? Tomorrow's the day when we sign our first professional contract. This is the story of J.J. Williams.
With the best music from around the globe.
Are we ready?
Playing beautiful melodies, telling terrible stories, creating a whole new radio experience for you. Where all worlds fail, the music speaks. We dare you to join us tonight.
Danny, JJ, it's a pleasure to meet you and be your new agent. I know you're both excited to get in to the football world and begin your careers, but neither of you have experience or even have a team yet. That's where I'm coming in to help. Both of you are very sought after players, and Premier League clubs are approaching both of you, but I'm afraid one of you is more sought after than the other. JJ, I've received a few offers from you, but the biggest club is Newcastle United. And Danny, let's just say almost every club in the Premier League wants to sign you. So, you have your teams. Get back with me on where you both want to play, and we'll be in contact soon.
It's now our time to decide where we want to begin our career. Newcastle seems like a decent team, a new country, a new destination. This is where we are beginning our career. Well, Danny, I guess this is it. After playing with each other our whole life, it's over. You'll be heading to United. I'll be heading to Newcastle United. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure we'll see each other somewhere down the road.
JJ, it's been a pleasure, and I'm excited to see what our futures hold. Will we get called up to the national team eventually? Will we play against each other? Will we potentially play on the same team in the future? Only time will tell. Best of luck, my dude. We'll see you soon.
Welcome, boys, to the FIFA 19 My Player Career Mode. Yes, it is finally here. guys, I'm so excited to bring you guys this series, the My Player Career Mode, of course, with storylines, as you just saw that. Around 5-minute introduction, guys, and I hope you guys are going to go on to enjoy this series. The main character, of course, our created player, J.J. Williams, the French legend. And in the introduction, you guys also saw the twist. We're going to be adding this career mode. He is going to have a rival slash friend competing against him in the same league. It is Danny Martin. We've put him on Manchester United. Here's our created player, a central attacking midfielder from France. And we're starting our career at the Premier League with Newcastle United, guys. But yeah, like I mentioned, we are also going to have a rival competing against us, alongside us. Maybe we'll play with him at some point in our career on the national team, or if we join forces with him at the same club team. We're starting out at a 72 overall here, boys. And I'm just going to scroll through everything so you can see all my stats. You can see everyone else on Newcastle's side. And let me just go in and explain how this career mode is going to work. If you guys are new to the channel, of course, we do GTA cutscenes at the beginning and usually in the middle of every episode as well. Today's episode is just going to be beginning and end because there's only going to be one game in today's episode. But yeah, the way things work, guys, is we live out our My Player's life on and off the pitch using GTA and FIFA 19, of course. And if you guys are hyped with the series, make sure to leave a like. You guys wouldn't imagine how long it took me to make that introduction, like 5, 6, 7 hours. Just the introduction, guys. Like, honestly, took me forever, but I thought it turned out amazing. And hope you guys are going to go on to enjoy the career of J.J. Williams and, of course, Danny Martin. We're not going to be playing with Danny at all in our career, but we will be doing storylines with him, and you're going to be seeing him a lot. So yeah, let's get into things, and we're going into our first training session. Before we get into our first game, one of the big additions this year on the My Player mode is you're now allowed to train pace, which is huge for the series. I'm honestly so hyped they added this into the game. There weren't many additions, but this is one of the big ones, and we're going in to one of those training drills where we are indeed training our pace here, trying to get that up to hopefully a 99 overall by the end of this career mode. We're just starting out though, guys, a 72 rated central attacking midfielder out of France, and hopefully eventually throughout this series we'll get to play for big clubs. We'll get called up to the national team. Hopefully we'll get to play alongside our best friend, our lifelong best friend, Danny Martin, guys. But that is it for training session numero uno. We're about to get into the preseason tournament where we'll be making our debut for Newcastle United, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll get some playing time during Premier League games. We're going to send the rest of these drills. As you can see, we have advanced a little bit there in some of those categories, but now it is time to get in to the debut of J.J. Williams' career. Feyenoord is the opponent today, and the preseason tournament is about to get underway. Boys, the first game of many, hopefully, in this career mode. Leave a like if you're hyped, and let's get into game number 1. As I mentioned, this career mode is going to be unlike any other that you've seen on YouTube or seen on my channel. I'm going to make these storylines absolutely incredible for you guys, and I'm really excited. I want this to feel like you're watching a movie, and I hope I did a good job in the intro. Let's get into the game, though. And the first shot that you see comes from Feyenoord, boys. They were basically dominating this first half of play. Shot after shot for them. I was desperately looking for the first goal of my career, and let alone the first shot of my career. We've only had like 1 or 2 touches of the ball up until this point, but our chances would soon come right here from a corner. We would get our first shot of the game with our head in the goal line clearance from the defender, but we weren't done there. A finesse shot this time, going for another one. Saved by the keeper, though. The first 2 shots of our game come in the 34th minute of action, boys. We're looking good. We're showing great potential here early on in this game. Another chance here for our opposition. Jorgensen right there puts that shot wide, and that would be it for the first half of play. Like I mentioned, we showed great promise in that first half. Playing the central attacking midfield role, it's a lot different than the striker position, which is what we did in last year's My Player. This involves a lot more passing, and you need to play box to box a little bit when you're a central attacking midfielder. With that being said, let's get into the second half of play where more chances would fall. Starting off this second half, boys. Chances for your boy, JJ Williams. And you won't believe your eyes with what happens next. There it is, the first goal of the young career of JJ Williams. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that we scored a goal that nice from a volley as the first goal of our career. I mean, honestly, when I scored that, guys, I was freaking out. Couldn't believe my eyes. 1-0, we take the lead. A debut goal for Williams. What in the world was that? Honestly, I'm in shock with whatever that goal was. It was crazy. And then, of course, we go on and miss such an easy finish right here. 1v1 with the keeper. We couldn't even put it on target. How are we to make a volley that spectacular and then miss a goal that simple? That would be it for the game, though, boys. We end up picking up 3 points, getting a debut goal, the dream start. Honestly, great decision to sign with Newcastle, although they were the only Premier League team that offered us, but I'm sure they're glad we signed to play with them. We need to do well in this preseason tournament. If we don't, well, we may not be getting a lot of playing time come Premier League, come when the Premier League games take place. So we need to show out during this preseason tournament. We're going to finish it up in the next episode, but for now, it's a 1-0 win against Feyenoord right there. Great win, great team performance, and a great freaking goal. I'm sure we'll be seeing that one for weeks to come. And after that, we also won man of the match. So as you can see, our ratings are going up right here. You can see in the top right-hand corner, we also unlocked the shirt untuck. You have to play one game to unlock that. So, of course, we're going to equip that. But here's how our players looking, boys. Of course, we just have the generic boots on right now because we got to unlock sponsorships in the career mode before we can get those. That's usually how we do it within these career modes. But there it is, boys. JJ Williams, he's looking good. And what a start to the career it was for the French legend. With games kicking off, the season approaching, it's time to settle down in our new country, our new city. This is our new home. I wish I could show you and take you around a huge mansion or giant house, but for now, this is what we have. Not playing for a huge Premier League club and being as young as I am, I'm not making millions like the Cristiano Ronaldos or Lionel Messis. For now, we have to make do with what we have. Because we weren't one of the best young players in the world, this is what we have. But for our friend, Danny Martin, let's just say he was one of the top young players in the world. And, well, he's making a good amount of money. The house he was able to buy, it could fit easily 6, 7, 8 people. He's doing very well for himself. But with both of our careers ready to get underway, only time will tell to see who finishes with the better career. By the end of this career mode, you'll have that answer. But for now, this is just episode number 1 of our FIFA 19 My Player Career Mode featuring the French legends. Join us along this journey throughout FIFA 19 on the careers of 2 talents. What will happen? Will they join forces? Will they become bitter rivals? Will their friendship fall apart? Leave a like if you want to continue seeing this series, and boys, we'll catch you for the next episode.